Getting set for baseball under the sun in New York. It's the Cubs and the Mets next on the show. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. It's the first game of the month of July between the Central leading Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Maddon will line them up like this. They'll go to work against the left-hander out of Defiance, Ohio, Jonathan Neese. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Dexter Fowler will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And that includes losses in the first two games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. Our scouting report for the 28-year-old lefty, as there you get a look at his pitches and respective speeds. Chris Coghlan will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. First pitch coming. The cutter runs outside, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for two now. And he'll pull in there with a double to start out the ball game.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Now here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike one. For Coghlan, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Pause, now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike three, as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike three, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
First pitch on the way. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, you give a good RBI guy a chance in the first inning, chances are he's going to come through. You see here, he delivers a solid base hit, and the throw home's not in time to prevent that first run from scoring.
Starlin Castro will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Kadire under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. David Wright will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Oh, and he misses it. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Well, the sun is definitely out, and it is a factor, but boy, that's a ball he should have had. You got to shield that sun with your glove, use glasses, flip downs, anything, but you got to catch that baseball.
Ruben Tejada will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. A good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes a 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time, turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Michael Kadire comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a high bouncer toward the hole, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Lucas Duda will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. And that's in there for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
0-2 now from Lester. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Curtis Granderson get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 Cub error, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here, all tied at 1-1. Chris Denorfia leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Chris Denorfia.
Now here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the putout down at first.
Javier Baez will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Got him. Addison Russell will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the first offering. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready now on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Travis d'Arnaud will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Here's Juan Lagares. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Gilson Herrera will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Denorfia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. John Lester will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And 1 away now here in the Chicago third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The next pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
1-2.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
First pitch coming. Chris Coghlan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
1-1 on the way. Fouled back. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there. He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Jonathan Neitz makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1-1 pitch on the way. 1-2 now. The pitch.
Here we go.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his 3rd inning of work with a punch-out. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Now a swing by right, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of right now, 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball and try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. A ball hit hard to the left side, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him 1 above the letters.
The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Starlin Castro will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Into the box now, Chris Denorfia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Michael Kadire will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now the first pitch here from Lester. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21.
Lucas Duda will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Here we go. Yeah!
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at this one in show motion. That's a great camera shot there. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take an inside route to the ball, let those hands stay back, and just spray this thing to the opposite field.
In now, Curtis Granderson. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A two-run home run for Curtis Granderson, career number 247. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
Oh, and that's a little vindication here against his former team. You know, I don't think he was looking at this game like it was any other game. He wanted to come in here, make a statement, and that's a pretty good one right there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Juan Lagares will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. Lined into left center. And that's a base hit.
It's pretty safe to say he's found his stroke up there. He's got that batting average back up to the 280s now, and he just looks like a much more confident hitter these last few games.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now Lester's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Coughlin is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
John Neese will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Mets. Chris Denorfia will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
What, are you kidding me?
Here it comes, 2-1. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Here's Javier Baez as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. For Denorfia, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3.
Well, it's just a little and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
The batter number
Standing in now, Addison Russell, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. Now here's the pitch. That's popped up now towards short right field. Pereira retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it, popping it straight up.
Into the box, John Lester. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Dexter Fowler will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now a swing and a fly ball. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Chris Coughlin will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the first pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. He's set, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Coughlin awaiting the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Big Apple. We're tied now with 3 apiece. David Wright will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. But the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Ruben Tejada will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Now here it comes. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. A bouncing ball past Lester and into center field. It's a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. Now here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. There goes the runner. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2 with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
On Kadire swings and misses here as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Lucas Duda will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here? And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets leave 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.